Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm gonna be playing some more Deltarune. So let's hop right in and continue chapter 4. And also I did a rough estimate on how long this chapter would take me. And I should be done with this chapter in like 9 to 18 parts. Like approximately anyways. Um but that's just an estimation. That's not a certainty, but that's just a rough estimation. Um, a world basked in the purest light, beneath it grew eternal night. So it's a prophecy. Huh. That's weird. You know what? I randomly got to thinking about something. Why does Big Mom from One Piece look so similar to Miss Endai from Chowder? Like, don't you think that's a little weird? How two characters from two completely different universes look so similar to each other, even though they have nothing in common outside of appearance, um, and stuff like that. Like they have next to nothing in common, weirdly enough, and yet they look so similar. Um, like I can't be the only one who thinks that. I genuinely can't. Like they just look so similar. I already knew about the S action and R action. If fountains freed, the roaring cries, and the Titan's shape from darkened eyes. I wonder what this prophecy means. Does it have something to do with the dark fountains? Like, it sure seems like it has something to do with, the dark fountains in some way. Like it has to. Jockington grows the beard. Huh. Okay. So I'm gonna check and see what armor. So I need magic boosting items. For Rousey. And, wait. No matter what, it's gonna be at -2, so, yeah. So, yeah, that's just gonna lower the defense. I'm gonna keep that off of, the party. For obvious reasons, considering it's clearly more of a hindrance. The light and dark, both burning dire. A countdown to the Earth's expire. The pointy-headed will say toothpaste, and then boy. Toothpaste boy. So, well, not all prophecies come to fruition. I mean, it's very up to chance if it actually does come true. Like, it's very much up to chance. But judging by the accuracy with this stuff involving Lancer, it very well may as well come to fruition. I mean, come on, there's no way it's gonna be impossible. It's likely, yes, but it's not fully possible, but it's also not impossible at the same time. Okay, time to kill these things. Okay. How am I dodging so? How did I dodge that? That was my first time ever seeing that attack, keep in mind. So how did I dodge it so well? Come on. Yes, it's dead. Come on, I need to heal up a little bit. Okay, but low on hopes and dreams they send. 3 heroes at the world's end. What? What? Wait, that was the prophecy Rousey was trying to explain at the beginning of the game of Chapter 1? That was that prophecy? Jesus Christ. I feel so weirded out by how accurate that entire prophecy is, come to think of it. I did not realize I could go ahead and move. Okay. Let's just go ahead and find a way out of here. I can't see a thing outside of those blue lines. Those blue and gold lines. Huh. So it's a weird item. Okay, let's just go ahead and try and find a way through. Yes, it is dark. I mean, it does make sense considering we're in a dark world. I heard something. No! I don't remember the path! I don't remember what way I went. Oh, come on. It should be a lot easier than this. I can't move. It's a light. Finally! Wait. Is that turtle from the Undertale? Like, is that one turtle from Undertale where it sells you stuff and, I believe Waterfall? I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Is that the same turtle? Huh. It would make sense considering the turtle does bring up, the Deltarune. Not the game, but like a sigil. It does make sense for him to be here whenever you take that into effect. I don't believe he's a Darkner. Yeah. It's clearly the same turtle. He's a turtle. Of course he's gonna slow you down at least some. Okay, let's go ahead and save right here. So that way I can actually, make it through. Wait, he is really slow. Like, he is unfathomably slow compared to the other characters. Yeah, he shouldn't be here if he can't even, fully comprehend a single thing going on. I mean, come on. Susie and Chris didn't, but, at least they're more used to it by now. He doesn't even know a single thing. And also, he clearly has, he likely has some kind of, dementia or mental issue of that caliber. So yeah. I don't want him to get hurt, considering, well, his life is already at risk, where we're at, with, everything going on. Huh. I mean, it kind of is a library, if you think about it. Huh. Okay, let's grab the stool. Yeah, we gotta solve the door and get through. And now, I can't move. Come on, Ralphie. Poor Ralphie. Wait, that book was the one that opened the door? That turtle seems to be a lot more help than what I thought he would be. Okay, let's just grab Ralphie. Okay, it still feels weird knowing Ralphie is male instead of female. Like, Ralphie just gives off more feminine vibes than masculine. No shame in that, but I just, usually it's not like that. In gaming anyways. Usually the characters with more feminine features end up being more, they typically end up being females. More characters with more masculine females ends up being male. I guess this is kind of a subversion of the trope, considering Susie is clearly a female. So I guess this game is is in a way a subversion of that trope. But it still feels weird calling Ralphie a male. I mean, he does have horns, and male goats do have horns, but it still feels weird at the end of the day, It just feels wrong to call Ralphie male instead of female. No shame, but it just feels weird for a multitude of reasons throughout the game. It just feels weird. Left, so I gotta go left. I wonder if there's gonna be another soul segment, where Chris takes the soul out of the body, out of the shell. Like he did earlier in the chapter. I wonder if there's gonna be something like that again. So, up, down, down. Is that gonna be just a Konami code? Up, down, down. I guess that wasn't the code. Considering that's not the end of it. That's not the end symbol. So, I'm gonna go left, considering there's more likely to be something for, okay, left, right, up. Huh. Well, that turtle has been right about the previous answer of the puzzle, so why couldn't why couldn't his way be the right way? Susie. So, increase the amount of trouble. Yeah, I'm a bit of a troublemaker in gaming. Not in real life, though, weirdly enough. I'm not too much of a troublemaker myself. Okay. Yeah, we do have some terrific adventures. Let's just go on over to Susie to see if there's anything I may need. Because there could very well be. I'm taking one. Talk about someone with a fistful of candy in the entire bowl. So let's just go on back down and just end the puzzle already. Up, up, down, down, left, left, right, up. Okay, that was the answer to the puzzle, I guess. So, yeah, I'm wondering that too. Huh. You know what? I wonder, like, if the ID thing is gonna last long on YouTube. I genuinely do. I just hope it doesn't and they reverse all of it. I genuinely hope that. Because, well, not only do parental controls exist for a reason, parents also need to monitor what their child is doing on their devices. Heck, parental controls exist on almost every device. Like, PlayStation has it, Switches have it, I'm pretty sure Xbox has it, phones have it, computers have it. Almost every device, every modern piece of hardware has parental controls. So there's no need for anything extra. That's just limiting our control on everything forcefully instead of willingly. That is not the right way to go about things. That is just pure unadulterated censorship. Like, unnecessary censorship. Yes, there is necessary censorship. But most of the time, there doesn't need to be censorship. And YouTube is doing the unnecessary side of censorship. That is my main issue with the entire thing. Is that YouTube is going about it in every wrong way possible. Like if anything, that's just gonna get YouTube sued. That's just gonna get their pants sued off. That's all it's gonna result in. That's not gonna result in anything good. It's not gonna result in the safety of children. That's clearly the case. All it's gonna result is YouTube likely getting their pants sued off. YouTube likely having to shut down because of their own stupidity. That's all that's going to result from this. That's all that's going to result. Nothing good is going to happen. Especially for YouTube. It's mostly for the YouTubers, for the users, but it's also for YouTube as a platform. It is not good to censor everything. That is one of the worst imaginable things anybody could ever do, is create a platform and then limit almost everything you can possibly do. That is just grounds for you to be sued. That is just you asking to get your hind end sued. Where you're basically, underground, where you're so out of cash. I don't know how to put that in a better phrasing, by the way. But anyways, YouTube, step up your game. Don't fall into the realm of censorship. Like, all I can ask you as a platform, YouTube, is to not fall into the realm of censorship where it is clearly not necessary. Um, but anyways, I'm gonna end today's video here. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.